It's important to know that in Turkey, a child or minor means any person under the age of 18. If you are a child who arrived in Turkey without your mother, father, or another adult relative, or if you lost contact with them after coming to Turkey, you may be referred to as an unaccompanied child or unaccompanied minor. Unaccompanied minors wanting to access protection in Turkey must meet with police officers who are trained to work with children. The officers check your age and whether or not you are living with family or another legal guardian. First, the officers will ask you questions about your family's location and how and when you became separated from them. Police officers will also try to check your age by reviewing any documents you may have. That means a birth certificate, passport, previous education records, or any document showing your age. Even if you are not able to bring these documents with you to Turkey, it is still helpful to obtain original copies or photos of these documents if possible. If you do not have any identity document showing your age, or if authorities think you may possibly be 18 or older, they will perform an age assessment. An age assessment is a medical examination given by a doctor working at a hospital. The most common way to do this is to look at the development of your wrist bone as shown on an X-ray. The examination will be carried out in a way that does not cause you physical harm or psychological distress. A police officer, and if needed, an interpreter, will accompany you throughout these procedures. Sometimes the results you receive from an age assessment may be incorrect. It is possible to challenge the results of an age assessment. In this case, you may have an alternate test completed at another medical facility specializing in age assessments. In this type of case, it is important to be assisted by a lawyer. Refugee Rights Turkey can give you advice about these procedures and help you with the appeal process. Remember that all stages of the identification process are free of charge. You will not have to pay for anything. Refugee Rights Turkey helps unaccompanied minors with the age identification steps and shelter placement, including joining them throughout these processes. Refugee Rights Turkey also offers additional services for ex-minors. If you are an unaccompanied minor or ex-minor, you can contact Refugee Rights Turkey's dedicated hotline accessible at 90-549-510-5206 between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. It is possible to access the line in Turkish, English, French, Arabic, Farsi, and Dari. This video is solely for informational purposes, produced by nonprofit Refugee Solidarity Network in partnership with Refugee Rights Turkey.